Good morning, it is 6 minutes past 8. This is the Breakfast Club with Nick Rado on Roddy's More FM. Very pleased to be joined in studio by Karen McMillan for Book Club. Karen, talk us through some of the books that you got through today.
So I've got a couple of novels, so we can really dive into some fantastic fiction.
Yes.
So first book is Lest We Have Eyes by Bonavin Dyer. And you've met her, and she's really cool. She spent 13 years writing this book.
13 years.
Yeah.
And when you see this book, it's like Lord of the Rings style thickness.
Yes.
And it is a world, and it's just an amazing world that she's created.
Absolutely. The sci-fi fantasy, epic storytelling, emotional depth. It's got it all. She's a writer from the US.
Yes.
This novel is so epic it's hard to simplify it in a review, but I'll try my best here.
Yeah.
So it essentially follows the lives of four characters that are bound together in this future world that's hundreds of years in the future after a nuclear war.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's completely different from the world we know now, even though it's Earth.
Yeah.
So we've got Kansas, who's been rejected by this perfect society she lives in. After the mate she's been matched with refuses to marry her. So in this world, everyone's matched, but he refuses to marry her. So she's like just isolated, and you can feel her distress. It's just awful.
Yeah.
But her work's really interesting. She educates the pods. So the pods are these humans, from centuries ago, from like almost our era, that wake up in these pods in the future, and they're out of time, out of place in this new world. So they've got to learn about this new world.
Yeah.
Then one day she wakes up this character called Amelia, and she's the daughter of a long-lost warlord, and this really changes Kansas' life, and they go on the run together, basically. So then they meet this character called Pepin, who's been looking for this hidden warlord for about 8 years.
Yeah.
And it's part of this travelling circus.
Yeah.
And then you've got this other character called Flister, who's an immortal who fears this warlord's return. So it's all building up for this. And they're all bound together as the story unfolds.
Yeah.
So this has got unforgettable characters, a multi-layered plot. There's so much more going on in this book, and exceptional world building.
Oh, isn't it great? Next book, Rado de Paris. I said that in a Māori word, but it's actually French. Rado de
I love it.
Paradis. Yeah. Talk us through this one.
So this is a novel by Gina Murphy, and it's set in France in 1933. So that's a really interesting time because it's between the two major wars. So you've got this character, Yvette, who's fleeing their tiny village, and she arrives in Paris with her younger sister. The only person they know there is their cousin Daniel, so they seek his help. And he works at the prestigious Blum factory. So Yvette lands on her feet when she finds work as an artist model. She's very beautiful. She also discovered this love of sculpting, so you discover this is a thing with her mother. And she's also drawn to this character called Stefan, who's the foundry owner's estranged son, who's been reunited with them. Then he's discovering the city at the same time Yvette's discovering it. So he's got this whole thing about discovering his Jewish heritage.
Right.
But this is a time in history where there's the Communist parties and there's fascist groups. There's so much violence going on in the city, and they get caught up in it. And it's really a captivating novel that kind of explains all the factions that are going on that we don't understand right now. But of course, it's a bit of a love story. And what I really loved was these bronze and ivory sculptures that were created in the 1920s and 1930s, which is central to the story, and they're just beautiful. So there's a whole lot going on. So it's a beautiful, beautiful historical novel. This one.
Thank you so much, Karen. If you want to win those novels, give us a call now. 0800 more 889.